Have you ever heard a place described like a dare? You're not supposed to survive. In rural Nebraska, there's an old legend tied to a long-gone one-room schoolhouse near the vanished settlement of Portal, a story so brutally simple that it spread the way the best campfire myths do, one terrified retelling at a time. They call it the Hatchet House. And nearby, there's a bridge with an even worse nickname, Heartbeat Bridge. Here's how the legend goes. Long ago, Portal had a small one-room schoolhouse, quiet, isolated, the kind of place where the wind could be the loudest sound in your day. One teacher, a handful of students, one room where everything that happened was trapped between four walls. Then, one day, the teacher supposedly snapped. No warning, no gradual descent. Just a moment where something in her broke, and she brought a hatchet into the classroom. The legend says she went from desk to desk, decapitating the children. And then, like the story was designed specifically to haunt anyone who hears it, she placed each child's head on their own desk, arranged neatly as if the class were still in session. But the horror didn't stop inside the schoolhouse. According to the tale, she then took what she wanted most, their hearts. One by one, she carried them out into the night toward a nearby wooden bridge, the kind that creaks and complains under your feet. And when she reached the center, she threw the hearts into the water below, letting the current take them into the darkness. That bridge, the legend says, is why the place earned its second name, because if you cross it at night, especially when everything is still, people claim you can hear it. A low, rhythmic thumping beneath the boards. Not the normal creak of old wood, not wind, not water. A sound that feels alive, like beating, like the bridge is echoing with what was thrown from it. Some versions say you can hear the hearts themselves, still pounding somewhere below, trapped in the river's memory. Others say the sound comes from the bridge's loose boards vibrating in a way that just happens to mimic a heartbeat, except, as the story insists, it only happens when you're there in the dark, and only when you're alone enough to start believing. And then there's the schoolhouse. They say it didn't stay empty. People who went looking for it, teenagers, thrill seekers, the brave and the stupid claim the air around it felt wrong. Like you'd stepped into a room that didn't want visitors. Some said they heard faint tapping inside. Some said they heard a child crying in a place no child should be. Some claimed a shadow moved past the window, even when the building was dark and abandoned. And the legend always ends with the same warning. Don't go trying to prove it. Because whether it's the bridge or the schoolhouse, the story says the moment you treat it like a game, the moment you laugh too loudly or step where you shouldn't, you'll feel it. That sudden sensation of being watched, that pressure behind you, that instinct to run, even when you don't know why. So if you ever find yourself out there on a quiet Nebraska night with nothing but the trees and the road and the black water under that bridge, listen closely before you take the next step. Because if the boards start thumping like a heartbeat, you'll have to decide whether it's just an old bridge or whether something is still down there, keeping time.